discover 15 extraordinary birds that prove God exists. From majestic eagles and harpy eagles to vibrant macaws and elegant hummingbirds, each species showcases the beauty, strength, and perfection of nature. Explore fascinating habits, dazzling colors, survival strategies, and mating rituals that defy imagination. An epic dive into the flight, song, and mystery of the most incredible birds on the planet. But before we begin, subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Now, let's get started. Number 15, comet hummingbird. The comet hummingbird, Sapphospargonura, is one of the most striking birds of the Andes, a creature so vibrant and improbable it seems to have emerged from a carefully painted dream. In the high valleys of Peru, Bolivia, and Argentina, it cuts through the air with a long, fiery tail composed of feathers that glow like living embers when touched by mountain sunlight. Its body, small as a human thumb, defies the logic of biomechanics. To stay aloft, its wings beat up to 80 times per second, producing a sharp hum that echoes among rocks, ravines, and alpine flowers. It's as if nature decided to combine extreme delicacy with explosive energy. The most fascinating aspect is the contrast between fragility and power. The comet hummingbird weighs less than a spoonful of sugar, yet fearlessly traverses arid, cold, and oxygen-poor regions where even large mammals struggle to survive. During each flight, its metabolism skyrockets to an almost unimaginable level. The heart beats over 1,000 times per minute, pumping warm blood through a tiny body that demands constant energy. To feed, it dives deep into red tubular flowers, extracting precious calories in the form of nectar. This relationship with specific plants creates an ecological pact. The bird depends on them to live, and they depend on it to survive. The species is also a spectacle of behavior. During courtship periods, males occupy elevated platforms and perform precise, aggressive aerial dances. They ascend in straight lines, hover mid-air as if time stops, then plunge in free fall, letting the long tail ripple like a flame dragged by the wind. The sounds produced during this dive, caused by air rushing through feathers, act as acoustic announcements of strength. Females watch closely, evaluating energy, symmetry, and color. Nothing is random. Every detail signals genetic fitness. There is also a spiritual impact this bird has on Andean communities. In some regions, it is believed to represent messengers between worlds, creatures that move between sky and earth with the lightness of a prayer. It's easy to see why. The beauty of the comet hummingbird seems like living proof that nature not only works, but also creates masterpieces. Amid mosses, rare flowers, and snow-capped mountains, this tiny bird that shines like fire remains one of the most sophisticated expressions of South American wildlife. Number 14, golden pheasant. The golden pheasant, Chrysolophus pictus, is a living explosion of color inhabiting the mountainous forests of China, moving through green shadows like a fragment of liquid gold. Its body is so extravagant it would challenge any Renaissance painter. A bright, shimmering crest resembling heated metal, a deep red mantle, and orange feathers curling like flaming waves. Every detail seems crafted by careful hands, as if someone wanted to demonstrate what nature can produce when beauty is prioritized. Unlike many flamboyant birds, the golden pheasant is surprisingly reserved. It prefers dense areas, walking discreetly along the forest floor. The long tail, with elegant geometric patterns, drags almost silently as the male assumes a proud posture, worthy of a living sculpture. Though smaller than peacocks, its presence dominates any environment. When dawn light touches its body, it seems to ignite from within, projecting colors so saturated they astonish even experienced observers. During mating rituals, the spectacle reaches another level. The male raises the golden neck feathers like a radiant collar encircling the head, a dramatic, almost theatrical gesture. Then he takes quick sideways steps, spinning precisely to display each layer of plumage. Females observe attentively, scrutinizing details barely perceptible to the human eye. For them, brightness signifies health, symmetry signals good genes, posture demonstrates survival. It's as if the pheasant's success depends on a daily, rigorous aesthetics lesson. But this bird goes beyond physical beauty. It carries deep symbolism in Eastern cultures, associated with protection, virtue, and prosperity. In traditional arts, it appears as a guardian of temples and imperial gardens, representing light against darkness. Some legends claim its glow wards off evil spirits. While beliefs are hard to prove, its reverence is easy to understand. The golden pheasant conveys perfect harmony between form, color, and aura. Unfortunately, despite its almost divine appearance, it faces threats like habitat loss and hybrids bred in captivity. Yet in the wild, it continues to move move silently among trunks and bamboo thickets, a sparkling secret hidden in the shadows. Those lucky enough to see it never forget the feeling. It's like witnessing art in motion. Number 13. Lear's macaw. The Lear's macaw, Anodorhynchus leari, is a miracle of the Brazilian sertão, a deep blue dot cutting across the dry sky of the Caatinga, transforming an arid landscape into a stage of intense beauty. Found only in Bahia, it symbolizes resilience, rebirth, and fragility. Its cobalt blue body contrasts with the bright yellow around the eyes and the base of the beak, creating a combination so perfect it seems artificial. When flying in flocks, the sky fills with vibrant streaks reminiscent of swift brushstrokes on a beige and orange canvas. The species nearly vanished. For decades, fewer than 100 individuals remained, victims of trafficking and habitat destruction. The situation seemed irreversible, but a joint effort among researchers, locals, and governments initiated a historic recovery process. Today, the Lear's macaw is far from safe, but it is beginning to rebuild its story. And that alone is powerful proof of life's persistence, even when all seems lost. Its behavior is fascinating. It sleeps on towering rocky cliffs, forming communal roosts that echo with distinctive calls at dawn. In the morning, it flies over vast areas searching for lichery, a palm essential to its diet. The macaw has shaped its life around this plant cycle, learning to crack hard seeds with a beak designed for strength and precision. This ecological bond is so close that if the lichery disappears, the macaw disappears too. Yet this creates an almost poetic link. One palm and one bird depend on each other to exist in the harsh sertão. Its vocalizations are as striking as its color. The metallic scream reverberates among rocks and caatinga, signaling other birds about roots, dangers, and opportunities. Its flight is wide, strong, and majestic, surprising for life in such harsh lands. Every movement conveys the impression that the macaw doesn't merely inhabit the dry environment, but transforms it with its presence. For local communities, Lear's macaw symbolizes rebirth. Children study its life cycle, farmers protect lichery groves, and tourists travel to see it, generating income and regional pride. The bird that almost vanished has now become a symbol of hope. It is living proof that even in challenging landscapes, nature still finds ways to flourish. Number 12. Toco toucan. The Toco toucan, Rhamphastos toco, is one of South America's most iconic birds, instantly recognized by its enormous, colorful bill, disproportionately large for its body, seeming more sculpted by a whimsical artist than a product of natural evolution. Native to tropical forests, savannas, and open areas of Brazil, Bolivia, Guyana, and Paraguay, the Toco toucan is a fascinating example of adaptation, balance, and theatricality. Its relatively compact and lightweight body contrasts dramatically with the long bill, which can reach up to 20 centimeters, colored from fiery orange to bright yellow, edged in black and red, reflecting sunlight like a living masterpiece. The toucan's bill is not merely ornamental, it is multifunctional. It is used to manipulate fruits, access food on unreachable branches, and even regulate body temperature. Recent studies show the network of blood vessels in the bill efficiently dissipates heat, keeping the bird cool under the scorching tropical sun. This anatomical detail combines aesthetics and function, showing that every physical feature of the toucan is the result of precise and intelligent natural engineering. It primarily feeds on fruits, but its diet includes other birds' eggs, small vertebrates, and insects, demonstrating behavioral flexibility. In natural habitats, it forms small flocks patrolling resource-rich territories, emitting characteristic calls, a collective dialogue organizing social life and group survival. Each call is unique, conveying information about identity and emotional state, creating a complex network of sound communication as fascinating as a musical concert to humans. The Toco toucan also exhibits unique social behavior. They engage in ritualized disputes, rubbing bills, and flying in almost choreographed patterns to establish hierarchies and territories. During mating, males perform detailed gestures and rituals, including body movements, bill displays, and complex vocalizations to demonstrate fitness and vigor to females. Culturally, the Toco toucan is a symbolic figure in Latin America, representing joy, exuberance, and the essence of tropical forests. It appears in art, literature, and folklore, bridging the natural world and human imagination. Observing a Toco toucan in its habitat is like witnessing living art, where every detail of plumage, bill, and behavior seems divinely designed. Number 11. Harpy eagle. The harpy eagle. Harpy is one of the most powerful birds of prey in the world, instantly recognized for its imposing presence, giant talons, and piercing gaze that commands absolute authority over the Amazon forest airspace. This species, inhabiting tropical forests of Brazil, Panama, Suriname, Guyana, and Colombia, represents the perfect fusion of strength, strategy, and adaptability. With wide wings enabling incredible maneuvers among dense trees, the harpy eagle can capture prey including monkeys, sloths, and medium-sized birds, showcasing an impressive combination of physical power and predatory precision. The size of the harpy eagle is extraordinary. Females can reach up to 1 meter tall with a wingspan of 2 meters and talons reminiscent of a small bear's, capable of crushing bones and gripping prey firmly. But physical strength is only part of the story. Its intelligence is remarkable. It employs complex hunting strategies, observing prey movements and habits before striking, often leaping almost silently between branches to ensure maximum efficiency. Its flight is a spectacle, silent, controlled, and elegant, with measured wing beats and calculated dives. Its call, though rare, resonates deeply in the forest, communicating presence and intimidating rivals. Parental behavior is extraordinary as well. Males and females share the responsibility of raising chicks, protecting nests often located in tall, isolated trees to ensure maximum safety. Beyond its role as a predator, the harpy eagle is an ecological indicator of forest health. Its presence signifies that the ecosystem can still support top predators, reflecting balance and biodiversity. Without the harpy, many prey populations could grow uncontrollably, disrupting the forest's natural functioning. Observing a harpy eagle in its habitat is almost a transcendental experience. The mix of majesty, strategic behavior, and connection with the environment evokes reverence. For many naturalists, the harpy is not just a bird, it is a symbol of the complexity, perfection, and majesty of wildlife, almost living proof of nature's grandeur and its incredible ability to create extraordinary beings. Number 10. Ivory-billed woodpecker. The ivory-billed woodpecker, Campephalus principalis, is one of North America's most fascinating birds, renowned for its striking plumage, robust bill, and unparalleled drilling skills. Known as one of the largest woodpeckers in the world, it inhabits dense forests, where its activities play a crucial role in ecological balance. Its sleek black body contrasted with vibrant red on the head is not only aesthetic but also a sign of vitality and strength, signaling both individual health and reproductive fitness. The ivory-billed woodpecker is famous for its technique of excavating trees in search of insect larvae. With precise strikes, it can penetrate hard wood without brain injury thanks to unique skull adaptations that cushion impacts and distribute force. This behavior is not only fascinating to observe, it creates cavities later used by other bird species and small mammals, functioning as an ecological engineer of the forest. Beyond its physical ability, the woodpecker exhibits complex social and territorial behavior. Males and females work together to defend territories, communicating through specific sounds audible over long distances. During breeding season, the pair engages in detailed courtship rituals, including rhythmic drumming and precise body movements, each gesture conveying information about strength and genetic fitness. The cultural impact of the ivory-billed woodpecker is profound, especially among Native American communities, who often regard it as a guardian of the forest and a symbol of resilience. Watching an ivory-billed woodpecker in action is witnessing a combination of strength, ingenuity, and elegance, a living marvel that connects observers to nature's craftsmanship. Every detail, from the precision of the bill to the intensity of the plumage, conveys a sense of harmony and purpose that seems to transcend mere evolutionary chance. Number 9. Black-headed gull. The black-headed gull, Sterna fuscata, is one of the most impressive birds in the world, whose existence challenges human perceptions of resilience, elegance, and natural strategy. Inhabiting northern hemisphere coasts and migrating across thousands of kilometers between oceans, this small bird, only about 30 centimeters long, demonstrates behavioral complexity that makes many predators and even humans appear slow and unprepared. Its silvery gray plumage, characteristic black head, and bright red bill create a dramatic contrast against the endless blue of the sea and the white of the waves. Watching its flight, one cannot help but feel that nature itself designed this creature to defy gravity and time. The gull's flight is a continuous spectacle. It dives at almost impossible angles to catch fish, demonstrating lightning-fast reflexes and millimeter precision. Each dive is an instinctive calculation of speed, depth, and angle, executed with mechanical perfection. While most marine predators rely on strength or ambush, the black-headed gull uses intelligence, timing, and coordination. Its lightweight body, long pointed wings, and forked tail provide refined aerial control, allowing rapid changes in direction and making it one of the ocean's most efficient hunters. Its diet mainly consists of small fish captured in shallow coastal waters. Hunting involves observing the sea surface from significant heights, detecting subtle movements, and intercepting prey with precise dives. Studies show that capture efficiency can reach extraordinary rates, demonstrating not just skill, but a finely honed evolutionary adaptation for survival in hostile, unpredictable environments. During breeding season, its complexity becomes even more apparent. It builds discrete nests, usually on small islands or isolated reefs, minimizing predation risk. Pairs engage in elaborate courtship rituals, including vocalizations, synchronized flight displays, and offering small fish as a demonstration of feeding ability. Each gesture is a coded signal of genetic fitness, and nest site selection results from meticulous evaluation of the environment, proximity to resources, and presence of predators. Beyond its fascinating biology, the black-headed gull has profound ecological and symbolic impact. Its nutrient-rich droppings fertilize coastal islands, supporting vegetation growth that sustains other organisms. Culturally, historic coastal communities viewed it as a sign of abundance, seasonal change, and connection with natural ocean cycles. In many folklores, its ability to traverse oceans is interpreted as a metaphor for freedom, courage, and perseverance, virtues embodied by the bird in every moment of its life. Its beauty is both a trap and a protection. Seasonal subtle coloration makes it hard to detect, while delicate plumage details shine in sunlight, creating an effect that impresses and confuses predators. The delicate balance between camouflage, signaling, and functional performance illustrates how every feature is finely tuned, not by human art, but through millennia of natural selection. Watching a black-headed gull in action is a transcendental experience. Perception expands, and each wing beat, dive, and environmental interaction reveals a complex choreography, executed without supervision, perfect in efficiency and aesthetics. The bird is, indeed, living proof that life can be simultaneously beautiful, functional, and inspiring, reminding us that even the smallest creatures can contain entire universes of complexity. Number 8. Scarlet macaw. The scarlet macaw, Chloropteris, is one of South America's most striking birds, whose presence in the heart of the Amazon rainforest combines visual splendor, advanced intelligence, and sophisticated ecological interactions. About 90 centimeters long, its intense red plumage, contrasted with blue and green on wings and tail, makes it visible from great distances, while its powerful black curved beak can crack hard seeds and manipulate fruits with near-human precision. Every anatomical detail, from robust jaw muscles to bones adapted for flight and perching, is an evolutionary masterpiece, balancing strength, lightness, and functional precision. Living in the Amazon demands complex navigation and survival skills. Scarlet macaws form long-term monogamous pairs, patrolling extensive territories to ensure continuous access to food resources. Their diet includes a variety of seeds, fruits, and nuts, often toxic to other species, but handled expertly. The beak, combined with cognitive intelligence, allows them to crack tough capsules, extract nutritious seeds, and avoid poisonous components. Vigilance is constant, as natural predators such as jaguars and birds of prey are ever present. Flight is a spectacle, long, straight, and elegant, crossing forest clearings in nearly geometric lines, with rhythmic, powerful wing beats, while the long tail functions as a stabilizer and natural brake. Each landing is calculated, using sturdy branches for maximum safety.